In today's show, Navigating the Flu Season, we will offer insights on how to deal with the flu, including avoiding and quickly recovering from it. The flu has evolved into a significant health concern, not only impacting our day-to-day well-being, but also potentially causing serious complications. The ever-changing nature of the flu virus keeps us on our toes, requiring a proactive approach to safeguard our health. According to the World Health Organization, flu's annual global toll is 3 to 5 million severe cases and 290,000 to 650,000 respiratory deaths. This is staggering and demonstrates the importance of flu awareness. Have you ever wondered about the differences between the common cold and the flu? Colds and the flu share many symptoms, and this similarity can make it challenging to distinguish between them solely based on what you are experiencing. Generally, influenza or flu viruses tend to cause more severe illnesses compared to the viruses that cause the common cold. The symptoms of the flu are often more intense and can include high fever, body aches, fatigue, and a dry cough. In some cases, the flu can lead to serious complications like pneumonia, especially in certain populations such as the elderly, young children, and individuals with weakened immune systems. Flu symptoms usually come on suddenly. The condition can last from a few days to 2 weeks. Things like fever and body aches can go away faster, but a cough or runny nose can last longer. People with the flu may be able to infect others from a day before symptoms develop to up to a week after, and the most contagious period is 3 to 4 days after the symptoms start. On the other hand, the common cold is usually milder, with a runny or stuffy nose, sneezing, a sore throat, and a mild cough. Both the flu and the common cold caused by viral infections share commonalities in preventive measures and home remedies. Navigating through these precautionary strategies and coping mechanisms may initially appear overwhelming, but fear not, we can streamline the process by simplifying it into practical tips. Without a doubt, the first line of defense is always preventive measures, such as maintaining good hygiene to protect yourself. Respiratory droplets containing viruses can be produced when a sick person coughs, sneezes, or talks. These droplets can potentially land on surfaces such as doorknobs. If you touch these contaminated surfaces and then your eyes, nose, or mouth, you may introduce the virus into your body, leading to infection. Dr. Samuel N. Grief, medical director at CVS Health in Chicago, United States, says soap acts as a vehicle to trap the germs that are loosened by the act of rubbing your hands together under water. These germs can then be rinsed away by the water. Therefore, this is why diligently washing one's hands is indeed an effective preventive measure. Regular hand washing with soap and water can help remove and eliminate viruses and other germs from your hands, reducing the risk of self-infection. Washing your hands for at least 20 seconds is the recommended duration for effective hand hygiene, as advised by the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. However, if you find it impractical to constantly check your watch while washing, try humming the Happy Birthday song twice. This method conveniently ensures that you spend enough time thoroughly cleaning your hands, helping to remove and reduce the presence of viruses and other germs. It's a simple and memorable way to maintain good hand hygiene and prevent the spread of infections. If you want to up your chances of being flu-free, always be mindful of your diet. Steer away from animal people products, processed foods, and sugar. Instead, treat your body kindly with healthy, whole vegan foods such as vegetables and fruits. Various studies have investigated the relationship between nutrition and respiratory tract infections, or RTIs. The flu is one kind of RTI. An investigation from the late 1980s found that individuals following a plant-based diet showed increased activity of natural killer cells, suggesting enhanced protection against RTIs and cancer. Another study from Australia found lower RTI rates in individuals on a plant-based diet compared to meat eaters in all age groups. Additionally, a German study from 1999 explored the impact of different juices on immune function in non-smoking adult men. The study observed decreased immune function during a 2-week period of purposeful low fruit and vegetable intake, with a significant increase in immune function noted after consuming tomato juice daily in the following 2 weeks. Overall, a plant-based diet, particularly one abundant in fruits and vegetables, offers benefits in reducing the risk of respiratory tract infections and enhancing immune function. Embracing a wholesome plant-based diet not only delights your taste buds, but also fortifies your immune system, making you more resilient against infections. If, unfortunately, you start to show symptoms of the flu or are pretty sure that you've caught it, make sure to drink plenty of fluids. But why do doctors emphasize this advice when we're sick? The recommendation to increase fluid intake when you are unwell stems from the understanding that individuals may not adhere to their regular eating and drinking routines during illness. In such conditions, people might not be eating or drinking sufficiently, thus making it crucial to stay hydrated. This is essential for providing the body with the necessary fluids and electrolytes to support the recovery process. Additionally, when you're sick with the flu, the best course of action is to stay at home and allow your body the necessary time and energy to fight off the virus. Try to avoid engaging in daily activities such as grocery shopping or household chores until you start to feel better. Resist the temptation to push yourself. Rest is key to recovery. Another reason to stay in the house is that by avoiding the hustle and bustle of daily life and steering clear of crowded places, there is a lower chance of you infecting others. If social interactions cannot be avoided, opt for alternatives to handshakes or hugs to reduce the risk of transmitting the flu. Experiencing the flu can be quite uncomfortable. Depending on the severity of your symptoms, some people may opt for over-the-counter or OTC medications, such as fever reducers, decongestants, and cough medicines to alleviate their discomfort. It's important to understand that while these drugs may offer temporary relief, they do not expedite the recovery process. Getting better still relies on your immune system combating the viruses over time. Before using any OTC medicine, it is crucial to consult with a pharmacist or other healthcare provider to discuss your medical history and symptoms to ensure that you use the most appropriate and safest product. Supreme Master Ching Hai Vegan has lovingly provided us with a recipe for relief when we have the flu.
Also, there is a flu concoction that I have taught you before. It's still on the internet in maybe our cookbook. free to download. Keep them handy.
Master's recipe for cocktail tea, tea for curing the flu, from Supreme Kitchen Cookbook, free for download at smchbooks.com. Ingredients: 650ml or 3 cups water, 1.5 tablespoon cloves, 20 gram or 1 ounce ginger, about thumb size, 2 star anise, 10 gram or 0.5 ounce cinnamon, 1 clove garlic, 50 gram or 2 ounce crystal sugar to taste. Directions: wash ingredients with water, crystal sugar not included. Set aside. Combine all ingredients with water in a pot. Bring to a boil over high heat. Reduce to low heat and simmer for 20 minutes. Filter out the dregs. For 2 persons, double ingredients. This tea is particularly effective for treating a common cold, influenza, and for clearing up a runny nose. Best when it starts from day 1.
As for my case, it could help very quick or for the beginning of the infection. If it's long-term already, it might also help, but probably less noticeable. You can try, it won't hurt. It won't hurt at all.
We wish you the very best in the journey toward a healthier you. May you always be healthy and sound.
We have lost the ability to decide for ourselves what and how much to eat. Instead, those decisions are mostly made for us by meat and dairy producers who control our buying choices with artificially low prices, misleading messaging, and heavy control over legislation and regulation. David Simon, JD, Vegan.
Insightful viewers, it has been a pleasure to have you with us for navigating flu season.